So yes, folks, hello and welcome back to Let's Disseminate the Plot of Warriors Orochi 4. I'm the Black Shadow, Alonzo Ryan here as well.
Welcome back to my suffering.
Yeah, I'm still I'm both amazed and not surprised you didn't know about an Orochi 4 Ultimate. I mean, you're not the only one. Not the only one. Things are occurring, attacks are being made, and plots are being reviewed. It's all well and good. What the hell's going on over here? Wow, fucking Wei's making a legitimate attack here. Interesting. Liu Bei, meanwhile, is doing his damnedest to try and take Xiao Pei back. It's probably not going to work, but it's commendable nonetheless. Zhai Pei's fallen as well. Yeah, it's the smaller forces are being etched out one at a time, folks. One at a time. Have you done your turn?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Zhong just power along the river there. Beautiful. Alright then, so, yes, before we get to reviewing plots, we are going to just quickly do our turn, which is an inspection, which is a recruit journal inspection, I think. Yeah. And... piss. Well, never mind. We lose out on some money, a bit of efficiency there. It's not a disaster. It's fine.
Nice. Start again.
Have you recovered from Warriors Orochi 4's standard plot?
Just about. I think I'm ready.
I mean, I had no idea what it was, but freaking Greek gods and deities and shit. Wow. Okay then. So before I continue, we have 5 minutes. What do you remember of the plot from 4, other than Zeus being a douche?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Good.
No.
Perfect.
Does it have anything to do with Orochi?
It has all the
joking,
timelines. So yeah, I know. All right. So yeah, there was a Dynasty Warriors 4 Ultimate which came out. Dynasty Warriors 4 Ultimate. Oh god. Anyway, then. So apparently it follows an alternate timeline, as in the previous game didn't matter.
Of course.
Which diverges from the original game's story shortly before the confrontation between the god of destruction, Orochi, which happened towards the end of the game. Yes, we'll go with that.
Oh.
Thrilling content, everyone. Anyways. So it brings in 2 new chapters, a chapter 6 and the final chapter in Capital.
Is that the final for Koei itself? I hope so.
Hopefully. And that's capitalized as well, so you know it's serious. And each of them have their own ending. So, in chapter 6, Loki, who you remember was imitating Perseus, the son of Zeus, abandons Odin's cause earlier and reunites with Yukimura. Odin was trying to create the secret weapon from a tree and, remake the universe.
Yeah, it's very serious.
I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad, I think. Anyways, so Loki and Yukimura meet with Gaia, who is the personification of the Earth.
Right.
Alright. So it appears to them as a disembodied voice and reveals that Loki and Gaia were working together secretly with the real Perseus.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Originally to deceive Odin, but Loki had to kill Perseus to gain Odin's trust. So apparently
clever.
That made it all okay.
Mm-hmm.
So alongside the two, the heroes are now joined by Hades. You know, that Hades.
Yeah,
the ruler of
I hope it's just the one
underworld.
from the Disney film. That would be great. Just him. Not even any attempt to make it Luke modern or anything. Take the one from Kingdom Hearts. Take that model. Steal it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 15 years old. It's good enough.
Kingdom Hearts older than that. 2001, I think.
Wow, I was 03.
It's going to be coming on to its 20 years anniversary eventually, I think.
That's fucking scary, everyone.
Kingdom
Jesus.
Hearts came out in 2002. Okay, so yeah.
All right then. So this is where the plot gets okay. So Hades, the king of the underworld, you know.
Oh yeah,
he
that guy.
He explains that he was the person responsible for saving Odin's soul after Ragnarok.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, if you want to know what Ragnarok is, it's referring to. It was basically, I think it was like a massive battle apparently in the underworld, according to like Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
And it resulted in tons of like natural disasters and that sort of shit, I think. Something along those lines?
Happens, yeah.
Something along those lines. So, anyways. So recalling the Earth's memories, Gaia learns that Odin's soul is tied to the tree.
Of course.
Because, of course, you know,
I just
the
dumped
god
off
of
loads of stuff.
Yeah, the
Did
god
it
of
again.
destruction's soul is, of course, tied to a tree. Because, you know...
How much did I lose there, do you reckon?
I wasn't paying attention. But probably a fair chunk.
I was too enveloped in the plot of what is.
Yes. So, this is the best bit. If you need to
Is it really
stop...
though, is it Shadow? Is it really the best bit?
Yes. Yes, it is the best bit. So, if they want to stop the god of destruction, Odin,
Yeah.
they want to stop him from good, they don't defeat him in battle, you don't, like, cast a binding spell to banish him back to whence he came, they decide that they have to take his soul and put it back in the tree.
Ah, right.
That is the
Put it in the
only
tree,
way that
got it.
Odin can be stopped.
Yeah.
So, during the fight against the God of Destruction, which happens in a different universe now this time... Oh,
Bye,
it's
Han
changed
Yin.
seasons. Han Yin has died.
Good. He saw Sai Mao moving over the ocean, had a heart attack.
I mean, like, yeah, seems reasonable. Okay, let's just quickly run through our turn here. Inspect. Yeah, I've lost out on some food efficiency here. It is what it is. It'll be fine. We shall inspect. And we'll pay some money off to someone. You have that. Okay, so yeah, so they've decided that they have to get Odin's soul and put it back to the tree. Apparently that's the way to defeat him.
Yeah, obviously.
So during the fight against the God of Destruction, Zeus and Hades channel his power to Gaia, who of course, who remember is the personification of the Earth,
Yes.
and it gives her a new body.
Oh.
Because she'd just been a corporeal spirit, basically, or non-corporeal spirit at the time. So throughout the campaign, Loki admits that Perseus' soul was shattered when he killed him. I mean, I'm going to be honest, if I was killed, I don't think my soul would be doing too good either. I think that's a fairly factual correct statement.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, I don't even know if my soul was doing that good right now at the moment, folks. That's why I'm reading Orochi's Fool's plot. Okay, so this gives Gaia an idea. She reckons that if they could gather all of the parts and fragments of Perseus' soul, that they might be able to resurrect him.
Okay.
On what scientific basis does one make that a judgment?
I think it's perfectly reasonable.
Explain.
No, I can't. It's just too... you just don't understand.
Apparently...
It's Koei logic. There we go.
Jesus. I thought Resident Evil was terrible. So they reckon they can resurrect him. Eventually, Hades regains Odin's souls and returns it to the tree, which enables the heroes to kill Odin before the gods send them back to their world and all that blah-de-da amnesia bullshit.
Nice.
Meanwhile, the final chapter of the game is then unlocked by gathering all the fragments of Perseus' soul scattered in previous battles. So it's like an optional extra bit to DLC if we're wanting to do some item hunting, I'm guessing.
Why
So the
would
chapter
you want
begins
to?
right.
But yeah,
I don't know. If you've got an achievement which you need to get every person's levels
probably
to max.
do. There's probably like some really ridiculous achievements. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something to do in the meantime, you know.
Yoink.
Young has fallen. So,
Sorry, continue. That's more important.
yeah, we've got Chan
Oh, hello.
Ki and
Zubo.
Zhu Bao.
Yeah. Oh, yes, chain attack. It was entirely useless. Yeah, I didn't
And
think that
they'll
would
kind
happen.
of like,
But that's okay. You can live in there. Alright, you guys get in.
Okay, so yeah, so...
So,
let's quick look at this
what
then.
have you left me behind? A barracks and a smith. That's actually really useful.
And a farm.
I need to go get that at some point, don't I? Should have probably done that now,
Okay,
but it's
so,
a bit late.
yes. So Perseus gets resurrected, because they managed to resurrect him from all the parts of his soul. Apparently that makes someone come back alive.
Yeah,
Okay,
can confirm.
Whatever. So a resurrected Perseus tells the heroes that Hades is the mastermind behind Odin's plan to create the tree. Wouldn't you know it? Because of course, it's plots and double plots. So Hades sent Odin to work towards the tree so that he could snatch the tree himself and use it to power himself rather than Odin. You know, kind of like, you know, doing the dirty work for him, like any good comic book villain would attempt to do.
Of course. And like they've already done multiple times in this plot beforehand.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah.
And this would give him the power to basically take out Zeus and basically become the new king of Olympus. Because apparently that's like, you know, it's like the WWE title. Everyone's got to try and be new king of Olympus.
Yes.
Where am I? This plot? Okay, and so Gaia and Kaguya, who's one of these spirits from beforehand.
Yeah, she's in 3. Yeah.
Yes, so they work together to
We
send
just called
the
her
heroes...
Tree, by the way. This is the name we had for her. So
yes,
she's
I'm
Tree.
not
Just call her Tree,
Yggdrasil.
please. Call her Tree.
It's the tree. I should probably duck the turn here very quickly. I want to build
Still in
some...
mouse, sorry.
That needs to come down, ideally. That'd be good.
Sorry, I realised I tapped out my recording. Want to make sure it's still going on.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hooray!
Oh, well
Come
done.
join me, Lanquan. I have business and things for you. I should probably send some people towards Zetar, actually. Let's actually do some stuff here, everyone. Actually do some reasonable things. I think we'll send Xianglang. No, we'll keep Xianglang. We don't need both of you people here. Do I have barrack stables over here?
Both of you people.
Yes. No, I don't. But I could always... I can send them over later on. Okay, then. No. Nah, let's just keep everyone in Chengdu and just get most max efficiency out of my troops for now. Seems reasonable. Right, you drill. And you guys just... Yeah, just recruit. It's fine. Hey, Cheese, become weakened. Oh, no.
That's because I am doing stupid things to him. And he is stupid.
Oh, yes, I see.
Okay, so let's move. We may as well move him and go
Right.
bash him.
So, yeah, so Gaia and Kaguya send the heroes back
Tree.
in time.
It's Tree.
No, it's not the tree. That's
No, her name
Yggdrasil.
is Tree.
Her name is not Tree. There's
It
already a
is.
tree.
No.
Yggdrasil was the
She's Tree. She's original Tree. She's OG Tree. Okay.
Look, you're confusing the plot.
No, I'm not.
Don't do that. I mean,
You're
you're
confusing
not,
the plot.
So, they send the heroes back in time to save Odin from Hades, who of course was the original bad guy in the original game, but none of that matters anymore. This is like reading through a script for like WWE Raw in 2021. I swear to God. So through the former, they learn that to stop Hades, that they now have to release Odin's soul from the damn tree.
Yes.
You know, you spent all that time putting the soul in the tree, and now you suddenly need to obviously
Get
not go
out.
ahead and do that.
Yep.
So they travel to the underworld to retrieve the Bident, not Biden, Bident, which apparently is a it's a two.
It's Bident, isn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, Bident, whatever it is. Bident sounds funny. It's apparently basically it's like a pitchfork, because you know why the hell not. Anyway, so yeah, that happens. They get the Bident. Which is a weapon capable of severing a soul from the tree. Isn't that convenient? They have a final confrontation. Hades taunts Odin that he's foreseen the latter's death, and it'll only happen if he gains his soul, blah, 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 blah. Odin retakes his soul, and Hades loses because you know, and everything is fine. They're like, yay!
Oh, hooray.
Yggdrasil starts collapsing. Odin chooses to remain behind, promising Loki... This is a great line. This tells you this is a good plot. Odin chooses to remain behind, promising Loki that he will survive somehow.
Oh, sequel bait. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, this city. Forgot I had it.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea to maybe do something in here.
So with the battle with Hades done, Loki, the Olympians, the Mystics bid the heroes farewell before finally returning them back to their world. That was a mess, everyone. That was a mess.
Perfect. What are you on about?
Jesus Christ.
Drop you off at you. Oh, crap. Well, first time my finger's done that.
So, reception. The PlayStation 4 and Switch ports of the game sold 125,000 and 30,500 retail copies respectively, physically, in their first 2 weeks of release in Japan. For Ultimate, the Switch port sold 10,000 copies in the first 4 days of release.
That's not a lot.
While the PS4 port sold 26,000 copies within the first 11 days of its release.
Right.
That is not a huge number.
From what I know, the Switch version was horribly broken, by the way, when it was launched.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not surprised. It's Koei.
However, the game received 35 out of 40 from Famitsu. So.
Fuck off.
I thought that would just trigger you there.
Didn't Dynasty Warriors 9 get fairly okay reviews from sources?
Think?
Let's see. Well, from what I know, it sits at about, I think about 3 out of 10.
Wow.
From users originally. That was within the first year. Let's see, reception. It got 65 out of 100 from Metacritic at the highest on the PS4. It got 35 out of 40 from Famitsu.
Wow.
GameSpot gave it a 7 out of 10, and IGN gave it a 5.8 out of 10. What? How the fuck did it get a 5 out of 40? A Famitsu drunk? I used to like Famitsu. Years ago. Like, maybe about 10 years ago, they were like my go-to. Yeah. Not anymore.
What? 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 This is making money!
It is.
How is that possible?
Oh.
Chang An is...
You hacked the game. Excuse me. You hacked the game.
I have no idea what's going on here, folks. Well, this is gonna be... Maybe I should get, like, my best, like, diplomacy dude over here to try and do some diplomacy with this free money. Might actually be a legitimate option for me to take. That is so sad. Ben, get over there, buddy. I've got work for you, as it turns out. Oh, dear. All right, then. We'll make some more cavalry, and then we'll ship it over to Zeton, I think.
Right. Okay, the ceasefire is finally over. 40. Oh, hello, Shengjiang. What's that? You came out to punch me.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
It's not going to go well for you, is it? Boom.
35 out of 40. That is significantly above average. That is what you'd give to a good game. I think 5 out of 40 is probably what I would give to a game like Resident Evil 7. And I fucking love that game. So, man.
Still haven't played it. I do need to.
No.
I was I was going to play it last year, but then I thought maybe I should wait until I get VR.
I mean, yeah, I have been told, like, a couple of people was kind of sad that I didn't play it on VR, but I have no way, I have no VR stuff, and I'm not forking out the money to do that currently, so. Something I might do one day, but it's like, not in a rush, so. But yeah, so that was Warriors Orochi 4, everyone. That is a game that I had no intention of playing, and after reading the plot, I probably am not going to play.
Intentions of playing.
Yeah, it has not made me more wanting to do it. So. It was a fun blast, though. It's a fun blast.
Of course. I don't need to worry about food. I can just keep going. Got sustenance as well, haven't I? So, yeah. Absolutely OP ability, so don't even worry about that anytime soon. Yeah, let's go with those three. That's fine.
Now, and the problem is, in the midst of all that, Where the fuck does Joan of Arc come into all of that?
She isn't in it, I think, because they removed some of the characters from the games which were less successful over time. So unfortunately, they don't acknowledge the fact that that game actually exists in the first place, I believe. Which is a shame because I like it. And
yes.
They don't like to pay attention to actual fans a lot of the time.
Mm. Yeah, I can see all the Bladestorm stuff here. Alright, here we go. Right, so, again, Koei here. Koei Wikia, which is a good place for this sort of information, yeah. So, as she was in the midst of gathering troops, she's mysteriously transported into the dimensional realm on Warriors Orochi 3. Confused and lost, as, you know, I think she's got every right to be, but apparently speaks really good English, I assume.
That they all speak a unified language.
Magic, everyone. She gets surrounded by Kamaki Nagakute, and of course, in her moment of despair and fear, fucking Magoichi Saika comes in, of course, to save the day.
Yeah, it's like,
because of course it's
hey,
Magoichi.
little lady, in a stupid fucking voice that sounds like this all the time.
Yeah. She then gets saved by Zhotai and company, and agrees to join their cause against the Serpent King.
Fucking hate Magoichi, the English version of him. Oh my god, like, I love him and hate him for the same reasons, pretty much. Terrible, terrible design. It's a constant flirting and shit like that, but oh god, the voice just makes it even worse.
It always, it's impressively close on bordering, like, infuriating, isn't it?
He sounds pretty hot in the Japanese version, that's the funny thing. It's like they made him sound like an absolute, just the geezer, if you get what I mean.
Nah, I wasn't too. I mean, like, it's kind of awkward though because I really like Hideyoshi, for example. So I felt like some. I always really liked like Hideyoshi, for example. So I always felt like a bit partial to.
You built the castle in just one day. Hideyoshi's his name.
Hideyoshi's fucking great, everyone. His weapon moveset as well. Oh my god, in the earlier games, holy shit! That man knew how to crowd control.
Dio-chan's dead.
Yes! Yes!
Jacques Weao's dead.
Alright! This entire session's been worth it. Good. Good. Sorry.
Jacques Weao's dead as well. Remember Benevolence and finding Jacques Weao?
And she died in Puyang looking for her lost love at the end.
Yes.
Xiao Qiao's died.
Suso can't have long left.
A lot of people cannot have long left. There are so many people that should be dead right now. It's ridiculous. Wow, Tian Shui. Wow. I did not expect this attack to come out. Holy Christ. Cao Ang's getting ambitious here. Man.
So she spent, after Lu Bu's collapse, she spent that long wandering, doing nothing.
Wandering around, doing nothing, and then died. I feel like I should be more remorseful, but I really am not. Right, so if that goes down a little bit more, then all that food we bought, we then sell it and make profit. That's the plan. Just want to go down a little bit more. Wait for the winter to really kick in and like all the peasants are starving. Then we'll sell the food. Yeah.
Catch a whiff of that.
Dong Zhuo knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Alright then. Okay, so let's do some...
Let's burn down the capital next.
I mean, I already did that, and it had 0 order for about 6 months. 2 fucking years, everyone. 2 fucking years. Alright, so send like 20,000 horses, and send some of the pikes over, the spears over as well. And some of the pikes too. We'll just build from Chang'an, and we'll supply that way. Doesn't need any of those. Take one of the Juggernauts as well. Nah, that should be fine. And take, like, 15k food. And we'll send... I actually reckon... I'm thinking Lin Yao's gonna... Lin Yao or... Dian. I don't think it matters too much who I send here. 84, 80... I should probably send Lin Yao. I think Lin Yao's gonna be the better choice. Anyone I want to send with you as well while I'm doing it? While I get the cheaper movement? Probably like... It'd be good to send what I want to do. Chen Shi's probably a good idea for the Adept March. Although I've got Adept March now, don't I? Oh yes, I do have Adept March because I can see I've got the paths all available between us. So he's that actually of no use. I'll send Chen Shi anyways. We'll also send you. Yeah. You three, go for the good of the land. Thank you. Right. Yep. Continue to build up. Drill and inspect. No, outfit. Give me some more seeds. Any more to reward? Yeah, you. No, don't reward from there. Reward from here, where the money's just apparently generating for reasons beyond my understanding. Maybe it's just I've had these so long. What I'm thinking's going on here, this is like, this must be Crusader Kings. I've had them for so long, they're now de facto part of my lands, so they're generating resources.
Yes.
They're de facto Chengdu. That must be what's going on. I think that's how this game works. I could be wrong.
How did I not know? Why does it always go, oh, it's because Liu P's down here. Duh. Yeah, because he's in the retirement home. Nice. Okay then, kind of nearly ready, I suppose.
Who the fuck? Oh, it's her.
Who's her?
I forgot. Yeah, Rachel from Ninja Gaiden. She's in as well, isn't she?
She is. Yeah. Rachel is. Yeah, the big gun.
Yeah, and
gun.
things.
Big gun. Gun.
How? Like, why? Even like. Okay, this is one of the best descriptions I've ever seen here. So, character information development. So, aside from keeping her original image in Ninja Gaiden, Suzuki, one of the devs, replied that the development team wanted to portray Rachel as the powerful female character. They did so by adding a little weight in her animations.
Okay.
That is all that line says, and that is horrendously open to being misconstrued. Horrendously open.
Koei. Tecmo. Drill.
Unbelievable. It's kind of crazy. It's all these people, like, for all these random games you just throw in because they could.
Pretty much. Why aren't they attacking me? They don't want to fight me. Just outside the place is like,
I mean, like, I can understand.
I can't.
I remember the days where, like, I played Orochi 2, and I was like, wow, this plot is crazy. It's like nothing nowadays. It's just like, doesn't even matter.
Wait till you see this.
Now you've got freaking fiends and, like, ninja clones, or what the hell Ayane actually is. I've no idea.
At some point I'm going to need someone to transport more things up on, so I suppose I'll wait till they get in so I can figure that out. Okay, let's focus on down here, do some more inspections. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Do I? UG is in though. Yep, that's fine. Okay, continue recruiting. Nearly at the point where I can actually do the third set for TP once again. I don't know what I'm going to go with though. It's questionable.
Yeah.
Let's save the remainder of this, I think. Okay. Wait, we've been saving over session 40, we have, haven't we?
We have. Never mind. Never mind. That has timed out. That's fine.
Make a session 41. Do it.
Probably should do. Yeah, I should probably grab this stuff as I go. There's a lot of stuff to take here, so we'll take it as we go here. All right then. First things first.
Those gates with their natural food income.
It makes no sense, folks. It should not be happening, but it definitely is. It definitely is.
So the Ibux trying to climb the walls.
Right, we need to take our gate back, everyone. So let us start making this happen. We don't have a Juggernaut here yet, but that's fine. I'm mainly bow units. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Li Tong. Oh, wait, Zhang Zhu's here, isn't he? Of course he is. Yanzi, I feel like I probably shouldn't have you in lead of this. I mean, it doesn't make much difference. Yanzi, sure. Let's get you. No, I should keep you back. And like Zuhei should be acceptable. You guys take all of that. Let's go take our gates back. And we'll send out the Pike Unit 2. Feng Sao, Jiangsu. You guys head on as well. Lovely. Want to start generating some resources from these, ideally. Meanwhile, yeah, these are going to be generating a fair chunk of resources as well, courtesy of the fact that, you know, I've got a city here that's actually generating some shit, which is nice. So, that's all well and good. Okay, meanwhile, I have to go down so I can sell the food. So, let's just build up here. Build that, build some horses, spend loads of money, and inspect. I don't know what that sound was. Really, Zhang Heng? God damn it. Oh, music's going, which means we should probably change music.
Go for it. Quick, faster.
Ah! Here we go, we'll put this on.
Oh.
We were chatting about Jones, so what the hell.
Yeah,
Let's try and give you some nostalgia.
More what like grief.
I mean, it's close enough.
Clearly. Okay, Gaming, you're finally back after I sent you on a long adventure without realizing. Do I need to pay him off? That's a good question. Yes, I do. Okay.
Let's have a look at this, actually. Yeah, Bladestorm, the 100 Years War. Historical real-time tactics video game, PS3 and 360. Man, this was there only
backwards
one?
Compatibility. There was only one. However, there was a remake of it called Nightmare, and it actually is a nightmare because of the way it runs.
Oh, really? Is it not optimized, or?
Yeah, don't ever touch the PC version of it. The best version is on PS4, and even that's not particularly great.
I see. Yes. Wow, this is interesting. I need to boot this up. I don't know if it's going to let me do it or it's going to have a go at me, Steam. Yeah, Steam's going to go. Okay, I'll just do it via the interwebs.
Were you actually going to play it? Still, let's
no. I'm just looking this up on the Steam site. It's just something it's on Steam. Bladestorm Nightmare.
Genie.
Yes, is the newest evolution of 2007's 100 Years War, using the latest technologies.
Ooh.
And introducing many new elements.
Oh.
These technologies have made possible not only visual improvements, but also many new game elements.
Pretty sure it has terrible reviews on Steam, given the fact it's so broken.
Its reviews is mixed at 62%.
That's pretty bad for a Steam game.
It's not good. You can buy Bladestorm Nightmare right now for $49.99.
Wow, that's so cheap. Pretty sure you can get the PS4 version for like £5.
£50. $60.
Nice and cheap. Wow.
Oh my god.
What a deal.
Oh my god. That is a lot of money, everyone. That is 50. That's £50.
I think the word you're looking for is a scam.
Possibly. Oh my god.
Fucking hate Koei.
50 quid.
How do they be such cunts? How do they get away with this? I don't understand.
Oh my god. Just have a look at the Steam reviews here, everyone. So, a Steam review from Jeff.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Big
shout out to Jeff.
Yeah. This is his 4th review. He posted in 2015. It's super broke, But at least they ported the correct generation this time.
Oh yeah, because they usually, I think I explained this before, port the previous generation. So for example, Samurai Warriors 4-2, they ported the PS3 version, even though it was deep into the PS4's life cycle.
Yes, you mentioned.
Which was fucking disgusting of them, but that's Koei in a nutshell. Twat.
Bizarre. That is a great line. At least they did it this time, as in, like, well done for actually doing the correct version of the game. Congratulations.
I hate Koei. Can anyone tell?
Oh dear.
Oh, he actually grew above him. I guess Liu Zhang.
A review here from Soaring Spirit, who has 87 hours on this game.
Wow.
First in June 2015. I'd say that a large amount of the reviews are simply unfair hate, with possible neglected attention when it comes to settings.
Okay. I love reviews that start off like this.
I know. In terms of crashes, I've only experienced them during the Nightmare storyline. I did not have any while I was doing the 100 Years War storyline, which is the bulk of this game. I'd also like to add that these crashes have occurred after running the game for pretty much 4 days straight.
Why would you play a game for 4 days straight? Oh my god.
As for the game itself, I think it's a wonderful remake and improvement of the original Bladestorm The 100 Years War, with its extra features making the game a bit more dynamic, if a bit easier at times. I really enjoyed replaying the remake and has not regretted my time invested in the game. The change to the system, while simple, have made it different enough to enjoy replaying. My only really gripe would be the fact that they didn't think to make life easier for players buying bulk items or anything, that's remotely user-friendly.
Shh. Don't ruin it.
Dear me. Unbelievable. So while I look forward to going back through it again, to pick up all the special new versions and existing units and extra units, I am not exactly sure as to whether I can warrant, which he misspelled, I know I've got to point that out, but
wow.
Warrant the £50 I have paid for this game. I cannot pretend I have not had a very good time out of the storyline, the replay value that has been added, the prospect of replaying the 100 Years War storyline again, but this time as some kind of otherworldly mercenary riding dragons / giants / griffins or whatever into battle. In conclusion, I would probably say that while this game is good, you don't actually mind setting it up properly for your computer. Unless you're buying it as a completely fresh player, you may want to wait for a Steam sale or a drop in price. I would like to add that this review was written 6 years ago, and it is still the same price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Koei in a nutshell, isn't it, again? It's just don't reduce their games ever.
Oh my god. There's a review here from Sarkov, who has 400 hours on this game.
How do you have 400 hours in that? I've not even played 400 hours of the base one. I think I played it through maybe 4 times.
That is an impressive amount of hours. Good
sad.
God. That is amazing. Got one from here who refunded his product because he didn't think it was happening. He wanted to wait until it was patched. Jesus. Yeah,
I'm sure it got patched. Koei never let us down on that front, so it's all good.
Exactly. £50. Like, that is...
Check how much everything of Dynasty Warriors 9 comes to a total of. I'm curious.
Oh, yeah, I shall do so. It's about the only useful thing I'm doing currently, folks, so let's have a look here. This is quality content, everyone. Quality content. I love how I type in Dynasty Warriors 9 Steam, and the first recommendation is key.
Yeah, just
I love it.
Skip the actual buying part of it. It's probably for the best.
£50. That's wow. That's amazing. So
for a game that doesn't even work properly.
Dynasty Warriors 9. Recent reviews, mixed 67%. Would you like to take a guess on what its current all-time review score currently is in percent?
44%, sure.
28%.
20. Shit, hell.
28%.
How do you not fix a game like that? Oh god, I can't even like the logic.
You can buy the base version for £40, the special edition for £45, or the complete edition for £75.
That's not even the complete thing as well.
There's also the various season passes, as well as all the DLC, of which there are 171 pieces of DLC. Including several season passes.
How much does that come to a total of?
I'm trying to work it out. It's a lot of money. Oh my god.
I thought it normally tells you, like, but it might just be on the PC version.
Add all DLC to cart. £567 and 20 pence.
Perfect. Buy it all now.
Holy Christ.
It's worth every penny, I can assure.
Holy Christ. Damn it, Zhang Heng.
Can we have a moment of silence for Koei? Just as a company, like, what they used to be versus what they are now.
It's,
like, I don't think anyone can sit there and honestly say, like, oh, well done,
yes, thank you.
My favourite thing in the whole world.
Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm very happy with what's happened there. That was good.
Yeah, normally I get him to S rank very quickly because he's such a good character.
Yeah, I haven't even used it as much as I like, but I think it's the first person in any of my forces that's had an upgrade.
To actually gain an aptitude, yeah. I've had a few, but they've all been naval.
Right, we are out of money here because I'm waiting for this to drain down a little bit. Let's just merchant it now.
Yeah, Koei used to make such fun games.
It's, yeah, it is.
No, they're just a. I honestly hope that at some point, Tecmo gets away from them.
Really?
Because Tecmo's still outputting some good games, but they keep getting bogged down by Koei. Like Dead or Alive, they fucked that up because they had to merchandise it like Koei merchandise their games.
Yeah.
They're marching on me. That's pretty inconvenient given the fact I just marched out the other direction, but hey. That's fine, I can come back and deal with that.